Yes, and welcome back to a brand new save here on my channel. Yes, we're in Farming Simulator 2017, and this is Oakfield Farm. Hugely popular vote. I think I got one vote. That's enough. That's all it takes sometimes. And we have got a few different things happening this time around. Number one, you get to look at this absolutely brilliant looking biscuit. I'm sure everyone's absolutely stoked about that. But secondly, we're on hard mode. We're on hard mode for the first time out of all of our saves. I've also got a couple of mods on that I usually don't have on. One being crop destruction and a few others just to make things a little bit more difficult. So really looking forward to getting into this save. At the moment, I'm just walking around, have no idea what I'm doing, but it's probably a good thing that we get into a bit of work really this early on. But let's for a start, let's how about we just take a quick tour around the farm. If you haven't checked out my first look video, go and check it out for an in-depth look at this map. But what we'll do for a start is let's just take a quick look at the vehicles. We'll just flick through them. This is one of the tractors we have here, the Fence 700 Vario. We've got our Massey Ferguson 7347 combine harvester, a decent sized one to start off with. We've got our Case IH, get with the program, Mace. We've got our Massey Ferguson, is that the 8727? It is indeed. We're in our Lizard pickup TT. This looks like a more modern version of the one we usually have. Still probably a death trap, I would say. And then we're back to the Vario. So let's just go back and jump out here. And this is the main yard here. And if you take a look at the map, which is one of the best maps you've ever seen, look at it there. We're down there at Oakfield Farm, down the bottom left-hand corner. You've got Oakfield Glen Barn up there, it's a selling point. Biogas plant up the top there. You've got your garden store and your Empire stores across to the right. You've got some forests, you've got the hilltop stores. You've got a bunch of things happening right here. Let's jump into our menus and just assess the situation. We own field number 34 right there, middle of the map, or a little bit to the right really. And also fields number 9 and 10 just over the back here. And they look like they're grass fields. And field number 13 down the bottom left-hand side of the map. Now, if we just take a look at the type of... hold on. So, 34 is barley over there, and down the bottom there, 13 looks like it's corn, is it? Oh, wheat. Actually, I think it might be wheat. This big-ass bright light that I've got right here, which is awesome, except it's really bright. And it's right in my eyes. I can hardly see things. That's okay. We'll just carry on. Alright, and if we look at the growth here, so yep, both our fields are ready to harvest, so that will really be probably the first thing we're going to do straight off the bat. We'll take a look at the prices. Now the prices will be a bit lower because we're on hard mode, so we won't get quite as much of a return for every time we sell something, but we've got plenty of selling points right here, which is all good in the hood. Now one thing you get when you start is you start off with a loan of $85,000. So you're in a bit of debt, and you only start off with $15,000 in the bank. Now, the other thing you'll see there is that I'm on time acceleration of 5, which is something I don't usually do. Usually I do 1-to-1. But anyway, so one thing I'll say straight off the bat, guys, I think I've used that term already, but we'll use it again, is that usually because of my schedule, my personal schedule, which can be a little bit all over the place, I find it difficult sometimes to put videos out on a regular basis. So what I'm going to do for this particular series is I'm just going to record a bunch of videos up front and maybe get 3 or 4 episodes ahead. So if you do make comments or suggestions, they're probably not going to be able to be implemented until probably 3 or 4 episodes away, just so you know. But hopefully that will mean I can get sort of 2 or 3 episodes every week out to you guys and keep a bit of continuity going rather than having big gaps in between in between the episodes. Anyway, I don't know, do I look at the camera? Do I look at what I got? I don't know what to do here. Anyway, okay. So, first thing we need to do really is we need to go and let's harvest those fields. They're sitting there waiting to be harvested. We'll just go and check out our map and just confirm exactly where they are. So we're right here at Oakfield Farm. So we've got to come out the driveway, turn right, and there it is down there. It is the, that's growth, fruit types. It definitely looks like wheat. Great. Okay, now let's go and find our header. Must be around here somewhere. We've got a fertilizer in there. Here's our, well, how about we could just do this if we wanted to. Where the header is located. Okay, looks like it's a little bit right beside us, actually. By the looks of it. Is it in behind us in here, is it? Nope. A lot of storage in here and a great looking farm. And you'll get an opportunity if you know, what I would say is go and check out the first look video that I did. That will give you a really good indication of what's available here. But there's plenty to do. And a really well designed farm, that's for sure. Now, where the hell is my header? Am I just going to walk around all day looking for it? Must be here somewhere. Not there. Oh, here it is right here. Okay. So given how skinny these roads are, I'm probably going to have to go ahead and tow this thing. Rather than just strap it on the front and go for gold. One thing I do want to know, guys, is what's the best free camera mod available? Because what I'd like to be able to do is to not have to be in a vehicle and be able to look around, sort of like a drone camera type scenario. What is going on here? Hold on here. Okay, we are getting it. I'm just trying to get an angle here that it allows me to. Is it going to let me put it on? It will. And here we go. Yeah, I'm just looking to get a camera that allows me basically to free roam anywhere on the map. That would be really handy. Let's see where we're going. Okay, we definitely need to turn right. We do indeed. What I'll do, guys, is like in future episodes, I'll definitely cut ahead when we're travelling in between places. But as you know, some of you may not have seen this map. And so, for a start, I'll just show you my little travels, particularly because this is a bit of a short little trip here. But as you can see here, skinny little country roads, but really well designed. I really love the look of these. And that's why I've got a tow, rather than throw it on the front. It looks like the entranceway is just right up here to the field. And there we go, no gate to have to worry about. I'm very happy about that, to be fair. And I'm just going to go. I don't own this field over here, but I'm on good terms with the neighbour, so we'll park it up here. We'll dump down our header. And look at that, you can see the crop destruction mod straight away coming into play. That's something I'm going to have to remember because I'm not used to that. Okay, it's going to let me off, it is indeed. Right, nice. It's got this thing where it makes you brake. You got to lift off the accelerator to go forward or to go back if you're changing direction. Right, man, this is a decent sized field. How about for something a bit different? I'm going to go anti-clockwise around here. So let's get in. Let's not get in there. I can't see a thing. Okay, now we've got to remember what to do here. Let's unfold the harvester pallet. And then let's turn it on. And then that should be it. Right, let's get rid of that menu. And here we go, guys. The first crop to be harvested on Oakfield Farm. Look at that. We are straight into it. No mucking around here whatsoever. Man, this field is going to be massive. Look at it. It's got trees just sitting right in the middle of it. Someone has got a wicked sense of humour. That is weird. So here we go, guys. Let's see how good my backward skill. No, let's not do that. Let's not do that whatsoever. Alright, so I think what I'll do here, guys, is we've got this harvesting underway. Let's wait until this is filled right up. Then we can get our trailer, come and pick it up and tip off our first load and get some runs on the board nice and early. So I will catch you back in a second. Okay, and welcome back everybody, and we're just about finished harvesting our first load here. The combine harvester is almost full, and one thing that's really, oh there we go, right there. One thing that's really apparent is the fact that you get a lot out of these fields, and I think it's because of hard mode, where basically you're going to have to harvest a lot more. Your yield just isn't the same as on the other modes. So what I'm doing here is I'm just positioning the harvester out of the road, so then I can, I don't have to drive my, let's turn off the motor. I don't have to drive my tractor right through the middle of the crop, because with crop destruction on, which is something a little bit different, as I said earlier, it means I'm just going to wreck it if I do that. So, now, where is my trailer? We'll grab the first, where's it located? It's located up there to the left. So yeah, a few different things to have to think about with that particular mod on, that's for sure. And looks like it's going to be definitely going to have to grind it out to make a decent amount of income. Where am I going? Where am I going? I thought the trailer was up there. It certainly isn't. The tipper, I mean. Perhaps it gave me a bump. Here it is, right here. It gave me a bit of a bump steer. I don't think... I think it was probably operator error. Let's go and grab this. Oh, you've got to hold it down too. Ooh. Now, I'm glad to see a baler just sitting over the back there, because you may have noticed that the chaff was coming out of the back of the harvester as I was harvesting the wheat. So that's going to give us the opportunity. Oh, I've got to change this setting. I'm going to change this setting right now. It's annoying me so badly. On. Let's see it. Yeah. I don't like having to take my finger off the trigger every time. I'm too used to not doing it. But yeah, I can pick up all that chaff, bale it up, and we'll have a nice little supply of bales. Now you don't... Oh, do you start with any animals on this thing? I should have checked that. These are the things you should check, ladies and gentlemen. No, we don't. If we did, they've all died since we've taken over the farm, but I don't think they did. So, no animals, which is all good. So I don't need any feed for them, but there is probably a selling point here for hay. I'm pretty sure from memory there is. So, probably for a start, I can pick up all that hay and, well, make all those hay bales and then look to sell the hay perhaps. I will need a trailer to put all the bales on. That's the only thing, and I think that costs somewhere in the region of about, I think, $12,000 or $18,000 for the auto load one. But that's not a massive deal, because I could always lease it in the meantime, which in the long run is more expensive, but in the short term, while I'm struggling with funds, you know, perhaps just look to save my money a little bit here, and I can never remember how to open the cover. There we go. So yeah, that's something to consider too. All these little considerations. So yeah, as you can see, I went right around that entire field, and then another sort of quarter, and around another quarter of the field also, I should say. So yeah, definitely nowhere near the amount of yield that I'm used to with wheat, but that's all part of playing it on hard mode, I suppose. So while this is filling up, let's just check out the map. Or let's check out the selling. Okay. So the best price is $381 in Willowbrook Stores. We're way down here. Where's Willowbrook Stores? Way up the top there. Okay, we're going to take a bit of a tour. We're going to sell the very first load just for the hell of it. For episode 1, we're going to get money straight in the bank. So what I'll do, guys... Oh, look at that. It's only a little bit full. Now, I've got to be very careful here. I can't just plough through crops anymore, which is a bit of a shame. Now, I could get the worker starting on there, but for these first few harvests, I'm not going to get the worker. I'm going to save as much money as I can and do as much as I can. Considering I only own a few fields, it makes sense for me to do most of the work myself. What I'll do, though, guys, is as you look at the map right here, you can see that Willow Stores are right up the top. I will join you once we get a bit closer. See you over there. Okay, welcome back, everybody. I did say earlier on that I was going to show you as I travelled in between destinations, but this was a massive drive, so I thought I'll just get up here first, and then that saves you having to watch me drive around everywhere. But for the shorter trips, I'll definitely do that. Now we've got to find Willowbrooks. Oh, there we go. This is very handy. It's got a nice little sign right there. Agricultural supplies. We should be able to rock on up here to the silo. I think this is it right here. And it should give us a tipping. It does indeed. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Our very first grain drop-off at Oakfield Farm, and 3,270. It's not a lot of money. It is not a lot of money at all. So it's definitely going to take a bit of effort to get our bank balance up, but hey, that's what it's all about. But guys, I think I'm going to leave that very first episode right there. Like I said, I'll try to put these out as regularly as I can. I'll get them well in advance for a start. So hey, if you do make a comment, remember, I'll probably 4 or 5 episodes already ahead. But anyway, also the other thing is I've put it back to 1 for 1 in terms of time acceleration. So normal time. While my crops are at full growth stage, that's what I'll do, just to make sure they don't wither, particularly because I'm doing everything myself. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope my ugly biscuit didn't scare you too much. But hey, if you enjoyed it, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and until next time, as always, take it easy.